So tell us about the co-housing concept. What's meant by an intentional community?
The co-housing concept is something that Vicki and I actually started exploring 4 or 5 years ago. If you're trying to be a green builder, it's pretty challenging just to go out and buy a lot someplace and build a house there and say it's a green house. If people are willing to take smaller dwellings, put them closer together, share some things, in this development you won't have 17 lawnmowers, you'll have a lawnmower. And the whole concept of trying to be green and co-housing just blend together really beautifully. Deborah, bless her soul, wanted to live in a co-housing development and couldn't find one. So she decided to make one. She hired us as the builders.
And is this going to be the first of its kind in North Texas?
It is.
Really?
And Austin is close behind us, so we're kind of in a race. We hope to be the first in Texas.
Wow, cool. So it all sounds so European and bohemian in concept, you know. Have you had any pushback from anybody?
Actually, it just takes education. Once people understand what it's about, you get pretty solid support. Not always, but pretty solid support. A lot of people start off with misconceptions. Those of us with white hair.
Thanks, Jim.
You know, I lived in San Francisco back in '67. I know.
Yeah. Okay.
This started back in the late '60s in Denmark with dual income couples that wanted to figure out a better way to take care of their children and get the evening meal on, and that's where it was born. And then it moved here in the 80s, so it's been around a long time. There are hundreds in the U.S. Texas is just a little behind the curve.
So this won't be a great lifestyle for curmudgeons or loners, right? Because
probably not.
Yeah,
but there is a place for privacy.
There is.
Yeah. So you can go to your own place and be there whenever you want, but in order to, as you say, get the mail and have a cup of coffee in the morning, you might as well go down to the community.
You're going to meet people. You're going to face people.
Yeah. So there's a common house that links all the townhomes together.
And some of the meals will be shared.
And the design is promotes that ideal, where the typical home fronts a street, this fronts in.
Gotcha.
So.
All right. So what are some of the possible uses of the community land that's going to be a part of the project?
Well, we have pathways all through it and plantings. We want to have a community garden that we can share. Of course, the community house is the heart of the community, and that's where we'll meet for meetings, for movie night, cards, dancing, who knows what we'll use it for. It depends on the group. And that's a decision that is made by the group. It is a group-run community. It is not, we don't have some outside overseer who tells us what we do and don't do with our property. So we can decide what we want to do with it as a group through consensus.
So you're going to move here yourself?
I am.
That's really a pretty good recommendation right there. So how was Anderson Sargent selected to be the builders on the project?
You know, I looked around for a green builder, and their name came up, and after I saw what they have done, they're the first ones to do a zero energy house up in North Dallas. It was a no-brainer.
I've seen the plan of the property showing, and we're going to post a picture of that. What are the actual structures going to be like? Are they going to be brick? Are they going to be wood? How's that going to?
I'll let our builders.
Yeah, it's a mix. Basically, we have some brick facades already, some rock to make them all cohesive. We'll have different elevation designs, but they all pull together. So it's not like every other townhome where they all look alike. Little front porches on them. You've got private areas in the back that are fenced off. Metal roof on the common house. The common house is going to have photovoltaics to lower the utility cost to maintain that. Because as a community, they'll all be responsible for paying that. So we're trying to lower our homeowners' dues as much as we can.
Okay.
And all the homes will be wired so that if you want to use the photovoltaics on your own home, you can do that, and I surely hope to do that myself.
Prevailing breezes
Yeah.
we can take advantage of for natural ventilation.
Yeah.
In fact, the layout of the houses is such that we can take advantage of prevailing breezes.
Like this nice one we got going here right now.
We are also trying to conserve all of our water. Anything that falls on this land, we're trying to keep on the land. We'll have cisterns to catch water from the roofs. We'll have rainwater gardens to catch runoff just from sidewalks and cement, anywhere there's cement, and we hope to have a lot of permeable materials used too.
So, I want to buy into this, community living, green lifestyle community. What's it going to cost me to get into this?
We work with you to select a lot. The lots range between 115 to 125. Most of the homes, minimum 1,500 square feet. Lot and home is running around 250 to 290, depending on how you personalize it. Each one is basically custom. This is totally out of the norm for townhomes. Usually you have Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, and there's no changes. With us, we work with each individual to design their own home. They put up $2,500 to hold their lot. We start developing, and then we start a build job for them. An interim loan is put in their name. We build it. It takes about 6 months. So the whole deal will take about a year.
Okay. Do you have people standing in line to purchase already?
We have 7 lots committed to right now. We've got 10 left, so come on.
Yeah, better get busy, huh?
That's right.
We're having a get-together on June
13th to talk about cohousing at Central Market, the one on Lovers Lane.
Yeah.
And we anticipate starting late this summer,
Great.
turning the dirt and starting the development.
All right. Well, Vicki and Deborah and Jim, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah.